This was an insanely fun deck that we got to play on stream the other day. You are taking a look at it right here. I am in Brazil right now for LAIC, so if you are there, come say hi. I wanted to bring you a few games while I was gone. More cool Pocket stuff coming very soon. Enjoy. Yeah, you have to build a deck that can do both, right? Ideally. And that's the tough thing. A lot of people build decks that don't do well if they play turn one. Let me reset my card really quick here, because it's behind. Okay. Pokeball. All steel Pokemon are in Charizard boosters, right? Yes, I believe so. All steel are. I think one of them's in all of them. Is Bisharp in every deck, right? But the others are all in Char. Pikachu. We have Melmetal. Pokeball gives us either Meltan or Jiggly here. Gives us the other Meltan. Metal, not too bad into Pika. Right? It's actually alright. Potion, Pokeball. Pokeball gives us Jiggly. I think you should give the first player one more card or something. Yeah, I can see that. We're going to build energy. Now, we're not going to be able to do that next turn, right? Because we'll get KO'd. But we at least got one extra steel energy, which is cool. Or metal. Do you notice a difference in luck in single pack versus 10 pack? No. I think legally they could have no difference at all. Unless the game actually told you that. But it doesn't. So, they're ready to go. Pikachu EX is just going to start ripping through us here. Luckily, Melmetal will reduce some of the damage, but not enough, really. Next turn, they hit me for 90, so I have to evolve here, which we would plan on anyway. Red card doesn't do too much for me here, but we do know that they've used like all their basics, so it's possible red card gives us, you know, an opportunity for them not to have Giovanni or something. We'll roll the dice on that. It's not like there's much on the board like that they're looking for here, so we'll see. And then we could Melmetal the other one. Might as well. And just end our turn here. Are the solo battles worth doing? Not talking about the Lapras, I mean the other one. I would say so. I mean, you get rewards from it, so yeah. Pokeball. You gonna get some shut-eye at 6:20 a.m.? You have an odd sleep schedule, Akuma. You do you. Mewtwo decks are annoying. Yeah, I agree. I agree. So they're gonna do 70 damage to me, but next turn I get a knockout. So they're gonna have to decide whether or not they switch. If they switch, Zapdos tanks 2 hits. They could get me in 2 turns with Pika. It's going to take me too long to power up the other Melmetal, so I'm going to need to power up Jiggly if I can find any way to do so. $90 damage? No, 70. They don't do 90. Do they have Giovanni? No. Okay. We get 1. Melmetal actually decent into Pika, right? How's it only 70? Because of Melmetal's hard coat ability, it minuses 20 from an attack. It's 90 if I don't have that, though. Giovanni wins me the game. I can't remember if we pulled Giovanni in this deck. You shouldn't evolve in case of Sabrina. I don't know about that because I have to find Jiggly in this deck. So I think I do evolve here to like waste time. Oh, that's just my take. I think the evolve is the call here. Now the question is, how many cards do I have left? 7 in the deck. I have 2 Wigglies. I think I I think this is where my energy's going here. Everyone runs Pika EX decks on Versus. I see Mewtwo more than anything. It's like all I ever see is Mewtwo. Only one Wiggly. Okay. Yeah. You think they'll introduce a 60 card league? No. I don't think they will. I think they're going to keep the two games very separate, Joshua. And I think there's going to be some element of this at Worlds, maybe even this year. But I don't think it's going to be like full like tournament thing, but I bet they'll have an event for it. Yeah, they conceded. They can't get out. I run into like 75% Mewtwo. Me too. That's all I run into is Mewtwo. It's a cool idea, but if you can't get your card on it, it just doesn't work. Excuse me. If you run into, I'm like, my brain's not working. If you run into the wrong cards, it just doesn't work. Whereas something more consistent, like Pika, can run into a lot of different decks. This has two big meta decks. It just simply can't fight. Mewtwo is a like 20% win rate with Melmetal. Like Melmetal has a 20% win rate against Mewtwo. Is that what you're saying? $40. There's a chance. Oh, potion. Okay, I'll save it then. Why with this deck? I'm sorry. I'm missing it a little bit. Against Mewtwo, this deck probably loses 90% of the time. That's what I would guess. I think against Mewtwo, this deck loses almost every time it runs into it. It's just like completely countered by Mewtwo. Okay. I'm gonna take down that Pincurchin there. I don't want to get paralyzed. I think it loses if Mewtwo has a Geo waiting. It's basically one shot. You only get two Pokemon. It is one shot. It's one shot without Geo. What is a card that you think needs to be changed in Pokemon Pocket? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I mean, going first, not as ideal. This deck's fine. I'm not saying it's bad, but it's not meta because of Mewtwo. That's all I'm saying. Because you just run into too many Mewtwo's and it KOs it one hit. If that wasn't the case, I think Melmetal would be pretty good. If Melmetal literally had 10 more HP, I think it could be kind of meta. Which do you think is the best version of Pika EX, Electrode or Magneton? I normally play Electrode, but I think a lot of different versions are good. Has anyone heard about the Doug Trio coin flip glitch? There is no coin flip glitch. I could spend $20 on Pocket, and because of it, I'm on the ground floor. I get a higher percentage of total cards versus $20 on TCG. Yeah, $20 on TCG is like 5 cards. Mewtwo's supposed to hit hard. It's Mewtwo. Yeah, that's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about Melmetal. I'm not talking about Mewtwo. I'm talking about why Melmetal is not very meta. How would you prevent death with 140 HP? Because it reduces damage by 20 on any hit. Have they mentioned if they plan on doing nerfs or buffs? They have talked about it a little. I asked them about it, and they said they want to not do that. They might if they release something completely broken. They might, but otherwise they don't want to do that. Okay. Will further expansion packs work alongside with Genetic Apex? Yes, but they probably will have points where they're banning certain things, you know? Just like regular TCG, you're like, oh, this isn't legal anymore, you know? Does Char's deck with Ninetale counter Mewtwo's? Char Ninetales? I don't know. Maybe Char Ninetales? I think Blaine does pretty well. I need Melmetal. Melmetal or bust. Did we get it? Nope. Okay. I can retreat into the other one. It's kind of my only play here. Potion. I don't think I should potion because if they Sabrina, then I've wasted that potion. I can maybe... No, they'll just pay one to retreat it. No point in Sabrinaing here. I can Wiggly, I guess, just to get it out of my hand. It's what I am going to end up doing. Char Rapidash is secret good. I love Rapidash. I love Rapidash Ninetales. So fun. What would I wish for the next update in Pocket? I think the mini pack that they're going to do, I think that could be such a good thing for the game. So exciting. Any idea when they'll release a new expansion? Yeah, they have a new one planned for December, apparently. Like mid-December, they have a small mini set. We don't know exactly what it's going to look like, but yeah. We're just kind of waiting right now until Wigglytuff can get in there. That's all we can really do. I could retreat into Wiggly. I don't really want to yet. Potion doesn't really save me here, so I might as well not use it. Professor's Research might get me something. Pokeball, a red card. Okay. Okay. Wiggly comes out next. I'm gonna red card their hand if they keep a lot of it, because that would mean they probably are playing Kogas. That's not the end of the world for me to see them play that Weezing. I'm hoping I'm gonna be red carding some Kogas right now. That's what I'm hoping for. We do have Melmetal. Which I think I have to play, basically. Get rid of all that. Don't want to see it again. Giovanni doesn't really help me here, so I wait. Sleep would be nice. Stay asleep, please. Hey, Danny, thank you so much for the raid. Appreciate you. Welcome on in, everybody. We're just playing a viewer-submitted Melmetal Wiggly deck right now. Professor's Research. We did. I think we did red card a Koga right there. I'm pretty sure. So that worked out pretty good for us, huh, guys? You're welcome. Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for coming in, everybody. You can use abilities even though you're asleep. This is also, I did not know that either, Blindside. I just found that out from that happening right there. I take the KO here. They're gonna put in the other Weezing. And I'm hoping... Well, if they put in the other Weezing, we Sabrina to the Jiggly. To slow down that setup, right? I'm guessing that's what they're up to here. They might even have Wiggly ready to go. They don't go for it yet, which is interesting. Do they have it? What do you got? They don't have it yet. Oh, okay. Well, and you're not going to get it. GG. GG! We're going second. You beat Pika. We beat Pika twice, yeah. Promo Mankey, Marowak, Farfetch crushed for me in the event. I like that as well. I wouldn't even play the Farfetch personally. Just because of Pika. But that's strong. Farfetch is nice because you run into Psychic, you go Farfetched, right? You run into Pika, you go Mankey. So that's a solid deck. I like it. Do you think Mewtwo deck's one of the best? Yeah, it's one of the best. I think it's a little formulaic and people are countering it a lot, but I think it's one of the best. Still no Mewtwo, I know. They've got the whole Nido family going on right now. They're bringing the whole crew out, man. It can beat every deck. No. I'm glad you like this deck. I think it's a fun deck, and I appreciate you submitting it. But no, this cannot beat every deck. It definitely can't beat Fire, right? Fire just gets roasted by it. And it doesn't beat Mewtwo. And I think Starmie, Pika, like they all could play well into it. But it's not terrible. It's just really bad into Mewtwo, really bad into Fire. Moderately bad into Starmie. It's a shame Charizard isn't as good as Pika or Mewtwo. Yeah, but it's not terrible. Char does pretty well. Do I want a Sabrina here? I don't think so. I could potion. I kind of like not letting him know I have it right away. I love playing Alakazam. It's such a cannon. It is good. Sabrina. I could do either here. I should have put down Old Amber. Now that I think about it. I could have swapped. They'll have Nidoking next turn. Well, now I'll know if they have Nidoking next turn. They do. They have two. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. Retreat. Pull Sabrina right back. And we can play the Amber now. Do I potion my Jiggly here? I don't know. I might save it for Melmetal. With Fossil on board, it was GG. Yeah, I should have put it on. You're right. It would have been the smart play. Okay. What does Nido do? It's 90, right? With poison. I'm gonna potion. Hi, should I spend my shop tickets on the monthly first or the non-monthly hourglass option? I guess it would depend. I would do probably the non-monthly just so you get cards faster. But I see an argument for doing it the other way. So it ended up happening either way. Ooh, now we're gonna be really mean, aren't we? We discard that for free. We get rid of both his Nidos. He's gonna have to draw them again. Yikes. One thing I really like about your deck, DJ, is I love having hand scope with red card. I think that is super underrated. Super underrated. Because I know for sure I red carded at least one of their Nidokeens. They could have drawn it again, but I'm positive I sent 2 Nidokings back to the deck, right? Whereas the other ways, I'm not sure. I'm just guessing, you know? Bonk. Only 60. Giovanni doesn't get me the KO here. It gets me close. It gets me 10 off. Do you think they run from it because of that? I could save it for the Nidorino. In case they want to switch something. They will get Melmetal here. Electrode is great. No swap cost. I love it too. That red card was a misplay. Maybe. There's not a lot they can do here. Potion. They have to retreat into Nidoking. Yeah, it's the game. Boo 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 do 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 do. Do 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 GG. GG. All right. There we go, everybody. Is it worth crafting for her? Misty? If you're drawing from that deck, I'd just keep drawing for it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I love you, and I'll see y'all next time.